I fucked up. Alright, so before we begin, I know that I actually went into like the next game here for a little bit, played a few turns, and well, we had like war declared on us by the Qatar because, you know, they're one of the more aggressive factions in this game, but more importantly, I was just playing poorly. And I've essentially went through like, you know, as you can see, like 10 turns here, and it took about 20 minutes to go through 10 turns, and that seemed to me like, you know, a little bit like, you know, too long basically to like, you know, be doing stuff. So, sorry again. When we last left off, basically, like you know, didn't this much settling, and we basically have like, you know, 3 empires basically on our borders down here. These guys are going to declare war probably in a little bit, but we'll basically like, you know, play it where we'll basically like, you know, either declare war next turn or next the turn after that or whatever, and see what they do. Yes, here we go.
Terraforming is completed. There is a diplomatic message pending.
Alright, so, we offered it, they declared war. Very, very quick war, you know, declaration, but whatever. That's what the Cartare Invaders is sort of like in this game. I'll note that the Karen are also like this as well, usually, when you're like, you know, you're playing like in the first 50 turns, they like, you know, declare war and you like, you find them, but whatever. Now, because I basically found these guys, they're able to like hit me over here in Makabude with their scouts, and that's exactly what I did, like, you know, in our little playthrough. So, I have a little bit of hindsight 2020, so to speak, to what I was going to do, so we're just going to upgrade one of the Vantarks here to be as strong as I can. I'll give it Duranium Hull. Oh, we don't have any Duranium, so I guess it'll just be Titanium, that's fine. And this guy's just going to, like, you know, run interference for us for a little bit until, like, you know, I can, like, get, like, you know, better technologies basically researched. So we're going to buy him. I'm also going to get my research labs up at this point. So I know at this point, the key goal of this game right now is just to research, and try and get, like, you know, up to, like, my, like, you know, next tier of, like, fighters, which are actually, like, decent to fight with, so yeah, a little bit of work basically got, you know, going here, and we'll just get to it. And as a result, I basically want to get, like, anyone who can, just, like, researching like crazy, so research. You guys just build barracks for now. Let me get some of this going. We need a titanium here to basically build stuff, so that's what they're doing right now. Just getting titanium for myself. Now, they're going to basically hit me up here in Mekabude, right? So it probably behooves me to try and like pull these guys back before you get attacked and stuff like that, so we're just going to pull them back here to, like, you know, start, like, terraforming over here. You can go join them down there. And yeah, so we're just going to, like, build up the research labs and just go from there for the most part, so you're already producing lots of research, so that's fine. He's not really, like, you know, he's developing. I'm obviously going to keep doing that for now. I can dump a little bit of, like, research in here. That'll work for them. And Mekabude down here, they can, like, you know, do a little bit of research as well. Research. Actually, I want these guys to get food because, you know, they're starving. And we're back over here. So, yeah, research. That's what it's all about over here. I'm up all the way over here with these guys. These guys are slowly getting up to, like, their population. Once they get to 7 billion, I'll basically, like, build a space dock. Right over here is basically a miner. There's, like, a little system over here, so I'll get to show off them when I get to it.
There is a diplomatic message pending.
Alright, so they basically declined my treaty. So, that happened. But I do have a frigate to spawn with, so... If he attacks me, I'm just going to hit him with this frigate here.
Affirmative.
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform. It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
We'll try and get this system really up and running real fast, so, you know, it can do other stuff, I guess. And thinking about, let's just get this guy to go after Purple Planet as well.
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
I got the titanium on that planet, right? So, let's get basically underway for the most part. You can get this going.
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
Perfect. Get that done 4 turns, then I can get this done 3 turns, or 1 turn, and then we can, like, you know, do some work over here. Alright, there we go. And just to play it sort of safe here, we'll get a second Vantor class over here just to, like, work with. Then we'll go after Titanium here, I guess, and then... I guess I really want to start, like, you know, looking at getting, like, you know... We're actually going to do this for a moment. I should do it like this. I'll note that if I get construction tech up to, like, level 2 here, because we already have, like, propulsion tech level 2, I can get access to uranium mines and, like, you know, build, like, the better, like, you know, armor on my ships. So let's just get that out of the way, and then we'll go back to other stuff. I'm going to need to get construction up to 2 anyway, so that's fine.
Our investment in new technology has paid off.
Well, we got a little bit of computer tech done, I guess, there, so... that's fine. We'll get this done basically next turn. I'm just going to do that for now with those guys.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's put those guys right there.
Our investment in new technology has paid off.
Alright, there's my uranium mine and engineering guild. And yeah, at this point, we just want to basically get these up to, like, you know, their next levels respectively. More so to weapons, because I need to get that to level 3, but whatever.
Our investment in new technology has paid off.
Alright, so, we got some force fields and stuff.
Forming is completed.
I like the fact that we're only going to get to, like, a little bit done here, but well, we can just, like, do like this, I guess, so... There. Let's put like 12% there. Start bringing propulsion up a little bit. Terraforming is apparently done over here, so
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
get to work there. These guys can get to work, you know, terraforming this planet quickly.
Pick a planet to terraform. It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform. It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
We'll get that done basically in 1 turn. Yeah, we'll build this up over here, I guess, for now, these guys. And over here in Han. And yeah, we're getting to that point where, like, I really need to have, like, the, you know, titanium, like, you know, pumping out over here to do stuff with, so... Oh well, but whatever. You know, I may want to start getting deuterium refineries basically up over here. Let's get a few of those basically going over here in my, like, you know, capital. I would prefer to basically have, like, you know, a system to, like, you know, get, like, deuterium on, but, you know... That's about possibly being bombardment's not really, you know, developed yet anyways. That's all range, it's near to Cartare anyways. That's really just too small, I think, so whatever. Alright, these guys got up to, like, where they need to be, so we'll build basically my space dock next turn over here.
Our investment in new technology has paid off.
Alright, I have access to a starbase over here.
Completed.
So over here, these guys are going to build up the space dock right away. Just let me explore over there, of course, and get stuff, seen and, like, understood in, like, the black and the edge of the screen. These guys are really too small to do anything with, so... just upgrade these for now. And we'll eventually, like, pull these guys away from, like, this planet, because it's not,
It's your money.
worth it to waste the, the points for these guys eventually, but
Pick a planet to terraform.
we'll, like, just terraform that up a little bit first. Now, I will know something nice about the Heyoun, by the way. Their replicators actually take this titanium build, so if you want to basically build up, like, their like, replicators, you can for, like, very cheap. I probably will do it at some point, but let's get this going now with, like, the machine gun guilds there. Okay, let's get there. I'm going to focus on weapon tech now, 100%. Alright, cuts is basically done. And again, I can, like, go up here and see the miner. So, I'll know with Cusset, I think the plan was to make this into, like, a uranium area, so... he's gonna have to build up his titanium at some point for it, so... let's get up a little bit of titanium for that purpose. Still no attack by the Cartare here, but eventually, like, probably send scouts. I guess they aren't because they have the Vanters around. Which is nice, they're, like, staying away because of Vanters, I guess.
We have discovered new alien customers.
Alright, so here is basically the Citoplat. These guys are interesting because they basically have very high corruptibility, so it's very possible I might be able to get trade with them, even though they are very uncooperative at the moment. But they're, like, low, like, diplomacy rating from me. I probably want to get them too because they have a sabotage bonus, so... that'd be nice for teching, because, Heyoun aren't very good at sabotage. So with these guys here, let's just go and offer them a quick little bit of trade. A little bit of money spent for it, that's fine. And these guys just go, like, make their way up over in this direction, I guess.
Affirmative.
Go that way. I still have 4 turns basically, like, wait before I have to pull these guys out to, like, get the maximum effort for terraforming this place, but that's fine. You guys are doing well. It's nice that these guys haven't been bombed, because they can keep developing them, right? So, that's nice. Actually, let's just pull off on that. I might just make these guys start, like, get to the Turum, I guess, so... we'll just get this going for now, so I basically have the Turum, for, in the future.
Our investment in new technology has paid off.
Alright, so here's my ships, by the way, for, like, these are, like, the first, like, real fighting vessels the Heyoun basically have. They have very powerful destroyers, like, small ships, basically, so you can basically use these to, like, just destroy, like, bigger ships that come around your area. I'll probably want to build a bunch of McGuards because they're basically like low upkeep and they have like, you know, fairly good, you know, high fighting power for the most part. They're also a little bit more durable than the Talks here. The Talks are basically missile posts, by the way. They're just like used to like, you know, blast people apart with missiles.
Diplomatic message pending.
Oh, they declined. Well, we're just going to offer them a gift, I guess, for now. They're crippled, right? So eventually they'll cave into like the finances of all, you know, the money they'll be getting. Alright, you guys can go in here. I guess I'll wait a little bit for them. Now, I'll note that in hand here. I really want to basically have access to uranium mines to get to this point, so we'll start building these up here. And I'm probably going to switch these, you know, this like tech over to it eventually, but you know. Actually, I might want to get this first. I didn't build any energy for a franchise office though, so I'll wait on that. I'm actually going to show you something. I haven't actually done this yet in like the, you know, in this like any like these playthroughs, but I know with like the hand I actually have a lot of money to spare. So here's a global stock exchange, and from here you can basically like buy and like sell like, you know, commodities on like the open market. And something I want to do right now is maybe buy off a little bit of like, you know, uranium. And I can basically use that basically to like, you know, make my like, you know, ships I'm about to make here. So the Talk, for example, I can make this have like, you know, a duranium hull, and he's already got like the best like, you know, missiles you know fire at this point. We use them for like, you know, some forced plasma emitters if I want to, just to like blow things up. I'll note that they did like the like, you know, the Talks that you basically use to like, you know, their missile phase to blow up stuff more than anything else, so you're basically like spending for a little bit of each when you basically like get that thing, but you know, whatever. Here's the McGuard. And by the way, compared to like the Talk, these guys are like, you know, they're fairly similar in cost basically when you have them like, you know, next to each other. The thing about the Talk is that it has basically 10 force plasma missiles, while like McGuard basically has like, you know, it basically has like, you know, two of them and like two plasma cannons basically next to each other. When like fully like, you know, teched out like that. I don't bother to grade out because I don't have any duranium, so let's go with trade here. I was going to buy a few units basically to like, you know, make use of here, so let's go for, I don't know, maybe like 1,000 like duranium here, or 900 duranium. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You notice that my money goes down, but like basically what's going to happen next turn is we're going to have like a lot of duranium base pop up, and I can actually make use of that to like do stuff with. Well, there's also a trade tax basically for doing stuff, so you have to deal with that, unfortunately, but whatever. You can like see what the exchange basically looks like. There's also something like monopolies I'll probably get into eventually because I'm Heyoun as well, where you can basically try and buy like a certain like, you know, you can basically have a monopoly over something, and like, you know, anyone who wants to buy stuff has to go for you basically to get like, you know, get it going. It's a thing that Heyoun can basically have, like, you know, they can do if they want to. Alright, now I basically have this out of the way with like, you know, weapons tech. I guess at this point, let's just try and get this up to like, you know, the next level. I'll note by the way that the next like, you know, ships that will be popping up for like the, you know, the Heyoun, they'll eventually get access to like, you know, a very powerful like, you know, heavy destroyer called the Golan, and then after that they'll eventually have like this like thing called the Walkatorm, which is basically like, you know, even stronger. But they come a little bit later down the road, so we won't be getting those for a while, I don't think.
Terraforming is completed.
Alright, so we basically transfer some money over there. 900 duranium will arrive in the hand system, so that's basically like, you know, the stuff basically I bought from like the market. And Okay, over here. It's almost time basically for these guys to, like, you know, start building up their titanium mines, because, you know, once this is done over here, I can basically, like, you know, build up basically titanium mines is the thing, right?
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
Let's have you go over for this one. I really should send someone basically over here to colonize this right away, but whatever. I'm a little busy with war. It's a thing, war. It makes you busy. Nice. So I got the 68% because I double, like, you know, research event. I actually really like their events basically in, like, you know, Birth of the Empires. They're a lot better than, like, done in Birth of the Federation, which is basically always negative, because, you know, in this one they can happen like to any, like, you know, faction, and, like, you know, when it basically comes to you, they can be, like, you know, both, like, you know, beneficial and bad at the same time sometimes. Alright, so I can build myself a guard here if I want to. Let's just pump out a few of these things, I think, so... We're just gonna go like this. And hopefully I'm basically pumping these out just so I have, like, an adequate defense basically to, like, you know, defend myself with if I need to. Alright, it's basically mapped out over here, that's fine. This guy can just go back down toward, you know, here for now. All of this guy's built up a few more research labs, I think, so... Let's get on that, and then build up some power exchanges.
Our investment in new technology has paid off. Terraforming is completed.
Alright.
A diplomatic message pending.
Well, that's nice of him. 5,000 credits. And yeah, I'll note by the way that, like, you know, in impossible, like, you know, difficulty, the enemy, or, like, the other factions basically have a lot of, like, you know, to work with in terms of, like, credits and, like, you know, bonuses and such, so when they basically give you stuff, it helps a lot, so, hooray! It's good to have friends. Alright, let's try and do this again. We're just gonna go 2,000. And I got this up to level 3, I think I was trying to get these up to level 3 as well, so we may just have, like, an even 3 all over the place. So we'll do that. And I completely forgot to move these guys away from here, so I wasted my like, you know, terraforming points there a little bit.
Is underway.
Affirmative.
We'll just have these guys go down here while we get to work down here on this, like, plan and get this out of the way.
Affirmative.
And yeah, I'm just going to pump out just a couple, you know, more regards here, and we'll have, like, you know, a nice little defensive force, basically, for myself, if I need it. And these guys over here can wait a turn, so build a barracks. And there we go, we offer everything again to that guy, colonize new planets. Let's get a solar exchange here, I guess. I probably should build this as well, but, you know, actually, let's get this underway. Let's get a whole bunch of these going on right now. So, 15 basic titanium mines, go. Over here in Mekaduba. I got those refineries up, which is nice. Let's work on these for now. Actually, you know what? We'll buy this. Then work on this, and I'll buy a replicator, I think, after that. That'll be a plan. And of course, we're just going to buy an armored guard.
Affirmative.
Have a nice little like defensive forces, what those guys are all about.
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform. It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
Let's get to work on that.
There is a diplomatic message pending.
I declined again, of course, because, you know, whatever. I don't mind this guy offering defensive pact, but there's actually no real benefit, because he actually doesn't know the Cartare this guy. Like, after you look at these guys, I see what the known empires they know about, so... Basically, these guys don't really know about each other, except for, like, the Mega Alliance for this guy, so... I'm gonna decline this for now. And again, we're just gonna have to give this guy, I guess, a little bit of money. He's making it difficult, but, you know, whatever. He'll come over to my side eventually. Alright, what do I want to do in a small little system over here? Oh no, by the way, I eventually have to start building up some data brokers, I guess, but, let's get these going, I guess, first. And over here in Ham, by the way, it's time basically to start working at, like, you know, franchise office basically up, I think, so... Let's start bringing 5 of these to get that going for the, you know, energy requirements.
Affirmative.
You'll get down here. Yeah, I eventually have to go after this guy to evade him and stuff like that. All this stuff I have to basically do, you know. Someone I should do so little time, because the Dan Cartare decided to attack me.
There is a diplomatic message pending.
Nope. And you know what? Let's just gift this guy again, just so, you know. We're gonna make sure this guy really likes me. It's a lot of money to spend on one little miner, but, you know. I want him basically to like me just to get him on my side, so... The faster we get, the faster I make use of his stuff, basically, so that's the thing. Let's buy this. Slowly terraform everything around me. This guy has stuff for me to terraform too, so... Stuff to do. Oh, I don't want to see that.
There is a diplomatic message pending.
So this guy basically lost all his, like, hull there, which is not great, but oh well. In 7 turns he'll basically, like, be colonized anyways, so that's fine. This guy issued a demand apparently, so he wants 1,000 years of deuterium. Well, unfortunately for him, I don't have that just yet, so... Sorry. Alright, let's buy ourselves some replicators. Get those basically, you know, underway. You only need a lot of deuterium for this stuff, but okay, that's fine. At this point, these guys should really be focusing on this stuff here, so... We got our research done, right? I'll start focusing on, like, you know, the stuff I need to get right done now, so... Apparently I got 2 research worlds. Might be a bit much, but okay. Alright, so here's my fleet, by the way. 2 Vantors and the Freeman Guards. Not enough to deal with these guys over here yet, but, you know, once we basically get like, enough ships, I'll probably go to Valder and, like, you know, smack them up around a little bit.
There is a diplomatic message pending.
Well, there's a deuterium now, because why not? We're just going to drop this all right here for now. Alright, these guys here. I'm actually thinking, by the way, at this point, I'm actually going to build up a Union shipyard over here. Well, maybe not. I was thinking about possibly building ships here, but, you know, I probably don't need to actually, like, you know, build the ships. I can just buy them here if I want to, so... We'll wait until I basically colonize this world a little bit more, and then, like, you know, we'll go from there. I think I'll need more food over here at some point, but, you know, whatever. I might be able to get away with an aqua center there if I want to, so... Maybe I'll do that. Start working on biotech for it. Alright, over here these guys have basically got all their, like, you know, titanium mines and stuff like that, so... Well, I guess I don't actually have them, but whatever. They have, like, everything else they basically need right now, so... Someone has to start building these, right? So let's just start building them here. I'm gonna need a lot more spies than, like, this, but, you know... I have to work on everything else as well, so... Alright, this guy's got a space dock in his, like, sector, so he's filling up slowly. Alright, so, over here... This guy's in need of the power, and then this stuff, I guess. Or actually, let's get this first, maybe then we'll get that. Then we'll get this, then we'll get that. Let him do something for a little bit, and then, like, you know, get back to him.
Our investment in new technology has paid off.
Alright, there's something I really like to see. So, I'll note that these are basically a couple of, like, you know, military units you get early on, and they're actually fairly decent, even though they're, like, you know, very, very low attack values. But they're pretty decent because they're actually very small, these things, so they're not bad. For, like, you know, they're, like, you know, size value, I guess. Actually, they are kind of bad. The thing about the Heyoun is they're actually very weak invading people, so these are basically more or less for defense for the most part, but, you know, that's fine. Here's something really nice to see, though, the Tower of Commerce. That'll be nice to make use of it later on. There's also this as well, so...
Our investment in new technology has paid off.
There's my trade center.
There is a diplomatic message pending.
Oh, there we go. This guy offers a trade agreement finally. Alright, let's go research. Now that I basically have these basically up to, like, a little free, I'll basically, like, focus on, like, you know, this entirely to get up to, like, you know, next 100%. Then I'll probably focus on a little propulsive tech again. Alright, I should have the energy if I build the franchise office, so let's just get this underway. I'll note that building this will basically give me, like, you know, a lot of trade routes, and I can use those basically to, like, you know, trade like these two plants here, trade like this plant over here. Whoops, I didn't actually accept that yet, did I? Next turn. Alright, there we go. Entropers are looking forward to trading with this Citadel, because, you know, that's a hand for you. They like to basically trade with people. There we go. We're trading with them. I really want to basically get this planet colonized a little bit faster, so... Yeah. I need to get some energy for this guy, so... At this point, we're just going to drop it out like this. Perfect. So there's a franchise office on. That basically lets like Han here basically get access to a whole lot more trade routes, so 8 big freaking trade routes for this guy now. Which is pretty good. I know it's pretty much a long shot in the dark, but you know, I wouldn't have non-aggression. I wouldn't mind having non-aggression. So like you know, someone down here, get some more colonies, just basically you know, going, not have to worry about basically fighting the Cartare, you know, like you know, every single moment here. By the way, I also want to build this by the way too. So. We'll upgrade my power and then we'll just go from there. And think about it, I probably don't need to have this mix, you know. Yeah, let's go like this for now. There we go. Just power up all my food and everything else for a moment. Alright, well I have the power over here, so let's build this up. Now I want to build trade centers, by the way, over the place, so... We'll use our extra resource routes here, basically, for a moment, just like to build, like, you know... Whoops. Basically, just to build, like, you know, these things up. So, build this here. And I looked at the trade center, basically, you know, boost my money over time, so it's worth it to build it, so... We'll just get that going, and let's go from there. Because it's only 8 billion, not going to worry about them, but you know. They'll get one too eventually. Let's focus on this for now, I guess. Yeah, so slowly, almost all going to get done.
There is a diplomatic message pending.
Well, we declined. Yeah, I have nothing to fear. We're at war. We have lots of fear. Alright, these guys over here, I think I want them to upgrade a deterrent refinery, so let's get this going. And you notice probably I'm getting lots of like change, so like, you know, I basically have 1,000 to him, but we're getting like almost 1,000 basically like each turn now for my stuff here, which is nice. Let's just buy this. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. I want to buy the Tower of Commerce. That'll give me a nice little boost to my like income on my trade routes, and then we can like, you know, build a trade center actually after that, so... Yeah. Good plan, I think.
Terraforming is completed.
Alright, this guy's done, so let's colonize it. I mean, he's already full health again, but whatever.
Is underway.
Alright, Mekaduba. We'll build a trade center for him as well. That takes a little bit more power though, so... Build that first. I also need to have a little bit of, like, you know, titanium to build this up here, so we'll wait on that, I guess. And this guy needs to do something else for a moment. Uranium mines, I guess. Just a couple of them for a little bit. I could, like, you know, buy resources off the market for, like, ships if I need to, but, you know... being able, like, to boost them in-house is a lot better, so... Alright, Mechadu is done. You can build this right next. And we'll get more, credits basically from this sector.
Affirmative.
Let's send one of these guys up in this direction now to colonize this place over here, I guess. Thinking about, I really should build maybe a transport over here to, like, get access to Orion if I can. And B-War for that matter. Everyone's doing something for the most part. Alright, Mechadu has basically built the trade center, so lots and lots of money basically coming in, They do pay for themselves, by the way, like, the money generating facilities, so it's worth to buy them, you just, like, for that reason, but, let's just see here. Let's just build a private farm, I guess, here next, so... We'll do that with him for a little bit. He gets, like, be on his own for a little bit. Macro over here is looking pretty nice and, like, built up. Let's build these up, and then we'll go... Let's build that up for now. Actually, you know what? We passivated that, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do that. You guys just do this. And at this point, I'm just going to cancel the trade to that guy, because I don't really need to send it to him now. I'll probably send it to this guy at some point. There. Deterrent for this guy to make use if he needs to. Alright, Han. One thing I have to do in Han here, by the way, is that, I do have to build up at least a few T-Rex classes to, like, still colonize stuffs, and getting a Glanter might be a good idea as well, because I can use this basically to build an outpost. So let's do this. Build one of those. I'll basically build like an outpost, like, maybe right there. Let me scatter over here as well.
Affirmative.
You're going to go up this way.
Our investment in new technology has paid off.
For guys researching us, but there's the Agriculture Center. And while we're at, let's just get, this up to, level 4 if I can. And yeah, let's just build an outpost right there. I'll manually build this, why not? I'm not really, like, rushing at this point for, like, building ships, I guess. And I can build an Agriculture Center here, that's nice. Let's do it like this. Alright, so... can build some free turns. That works for me. Boom. Alright, so let's put it like that for now for that guy. I'm still going to upgrade these farms, but, I can build this here, right? So that'll help out a lot of the food woes. For sure. Build like so. Alright, because it's basically empty over here, so just build more of this, I guess. I actually want to build a titanium mine, I think, here at some point, but whatever. Apparently these guys aren't growing at all, which is, both good and bad, but I mean, at the same time, I can't trade with anyone now, so... let's do this with, like, them. And I just forgot. These guys haven't actually got any, like, titanium yet. I don't want to basically take it from Han. You got titanium. Boom, there we go. Yeah, this is what it looks like when you basically have, like, you know, resource rats going all over the place. But whatever. Let's build up these, I think, or not these, but we'll build up these first, and then, like, you know, I'll build the mines basically after that. That's a plan, I think. 2 more turns. And I'll, like, basically colonized.
Terraforming is completed.
Hey, friends are free.
Diplomatic message pending.
We are no opponents. There's nothing to be said against a friendly relationship between our worlds. This could be a beginning of a mighty connection. Boom, I'll accept that. Alright, cuss it. I've already done them, so that's fine. I can apparently build agriculture centers everywhere, because why not? Let's get this here, I guess. We'll get that next, and we'll go build that after. More titanium, go! Yes, this guy's just slowly building up. Alright, good, this guy got here.
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
Any of these planets are like single digits, and apparently there's quite a few that are single digits, so that's interesting. But yeah, any of these single digit planets, I'll probably, like, you know, try like terraforming them first, since there's basically no one around here, unless you like try and get this, like, you know, sector up and running. They got a nice titanium bonus up there, but you know, I'm tempted to make this my titanium like distribution world now. Now that I basically know about it, but well, you know, that's actually fine. I can actually make that my titanium distribution world. I just have to, like, you know, stop producing, like, you know, titanium stuff over here and, like, you know, produce other stuff over for them. And I didn't need like more spy centers, so this would be a good world to do it on, I guess.
Terraforming is completed.
Alright, these guys agree to friendship. We terraform Makabua, so these guys can basically, like, be colonized now.
Colonization is underway.
Here's this guy. You know, I'm tempted to do this at this point.
Affirmative.
We're gonna send this guy down this way. What I want to do down here in Make is I'm going to try and put like a starbase or something, basically like defend this area and claim it for myself.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I can just go over there for now, I guess.
Terraforming is completed. There is a diplomatic message pending.
That's tempting, but no.
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
Let's get to work on that little, like, you know, 9-turn plan for terraforming. All this time this guy's been here, I guess, but whatever.
Your outpost investment is under construction.
Let's make that outpost.
Affirmative.
Actually, let's get you over here. And you know what? Let's just do it like this. I can actually do it like this, where, like, you know, this guy gets to take him from the other guy, and, like, you know, we'll put up our Glanter. That'll work.
Terraforming is completed.
Alright, these guys terraforming our planet, so...
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform. It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
They can get to work on that. Over here in Beta and Towers, I guess. Well, we already have basically all the good stuff over here for this guy, so... Really, at this point, these guys more basic research labs is just a thing to do with them, I guess. They're terraforming over here.
Affirmative.
Send this Glanter over here. I'll build one more terrorist class over here, I guess, in hand, so we'll get that out of the way.
Our investment in new technology has paid off.
Alright, so there's my, like, you know... Alright, so... I don't know if that propulsion level didn't, like, you know, extend our range here for anything, so... Oh well. I thought it might, but I guess it doesn't, so... Oh well. You know, I haven't actually been doing any of this special stuff, and there is this no interest penalty, you know, thing yet. Let's try and get this out of the way. It's about time to do a special research project, so let's get, you know, going now. And yeah, I could upgrade these mines. I'll probably just upgrade them a little bit just to start out with, but, you know... What I'm probably going to do with, like, you know, this center, I'll only, like, upgrade these, like, type of mines up a little bit, and then, like, focus on the other guy for, like, you know, that sort of thing.
There is a new report from our secret service.
Uh-oh. Well, we are fighting against the Cartare. A devastating act by enemy has led to the destruction of one building of a basic research lab in Minark. So... They're trying to sabotage me. They went after my science department, these guys, apparently. So yeah, I'll note that that's something to, like, worry about with the Cartare. If you're fighting against them, they're, like, you know, very prone to try and sabotage you when they get the chance to, so... I'd be very careful they don't, like, start taking control of my ships and stuff like that, I guess. Because that's something else you could do. Like, these guys aren't safe. They can be very, very easily, like, taken over. And with that being filed, let's just, like, start getting the Diebreakers basically online. And you guys just go like this, I guess, for now. Yeah, I'll be fine. Just get a little bit more data basically being done there. Now, don't bother with, like, you know, the enemy. They actually have a huge bonus when it comes to intelligence, so... They're going to be very easily able to, like, you know, crush me with intelligence if he has lots of, like, you know, centers for it. It probably does.
There is a new report from our secret service. There is a diplomatic message pending.
Okay, we'll take that. Alright, more intelligence stuff against us, so he blew up an engineering guild. He did economic sabotage this time around. And... Ouch! He killed 14 billion people in Han. Well, that hurt. A lot of people just died. And unfortunately, I don't have any structures by the way that sort of help me to, like, you know, negate, like, his ability to, like, do that to me, by the way, so... He's gonna basically have an open field basically doing that for a little bit. You know what, let's get these guys over here.
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
Let's just try and get both of those plans basically done. Yeah, building shut down due to energy shortage, you know, I don't have enough, like, you know, money basically to make it work. I'll note that the Heyoun are very, very susceptible to sabotage, so... This is actually one of my weak points, by the way, being sabotaged, like, over and over again. That's how I deal with Heyoun, you just, like, sabotage me a little bit. Alright, well, Hambasy is going to build that for a little bit. And then... cuss it up here. What are you doing? You know, I want this guy to start building uranium mines at some point, I guess, so... we'll get this going. Get 5 of these going. Maybe get that going. Oh, he blew up one of the manufacturing guilds over here. That bastard. We rebuild that, I guess.
There is a new report from our Secret Service.
Alright, so, military department this time around. So, yeah, look at that. He basically took over my ships. The colony class is gone. And he took over a Baron class in 22.8, so... there goes that Baron class I had over here. Fortunately, those are his weaker ships, but I mean, he could have taken over one of my, like, more expensive ships over here, too, so... he'd be getting annoying.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Alright, I think that over here we're going to start building up these, like, intelligence labs right now, so... go nuts. Build them.
There is a new report from our Secret Service.
There goes one of my transports I've built. And I just blew up my space dock. Oh, he took over this, like, transport over here. That's annoying. Alright, you're going to help over here.
Money, so pick a planet to terraform.
I know that military establishment is probably the worst thing you can basically do to me, so... it's annoying. I don't have that much intel strength for the thing right here, so... we're going to suffer for a while.
Our investment in research has paid off. There is a new report ready from our Secret Service.
Well, he only did it once there, so... he did basically a sabotage to diplomacy. He basically hurt me apparently with... okay, so I guess I also affects like you as well. Obviously makes no point basically improving my relationship with the Cartare, but okay. Here, want money? I actually want trade, so... we'll give him that and see if he like takes it or not. Alright, these guys are just doing their thing. Let's go to hand here. I'm just going to quickly do like the trade here with like a deuterium to this guy. And with his big population, this guy here, he can start building up trade center. We'll just buy that, of course. Then we have to build up the power chains, I guess, to, like, actually activate the thing, but whatever. And then research-wise, what can I do? Yes! So, here's something really good, basically, if you want to. Basically, just can, like, give yourself security protection to, like, your research and stuff. I'm not sure if this basically affects anything outside research, but, I mean, anything would help at this point, I guess, so... let's get some security protection, I guess. Let's get you guys down here for now. Hopefully this guy doesn't send any like battleships up because he could have like a fleet to actually hurt me here a little bit, but whatever. We'll risk it basically to try to get stuff built.
Terraforming is completed. There is a diplomatic message pending.
Okay. I'll take those 5,000 credits if you want to give them to me.
It's your money, so pick a planet to terraform.
We'll start right in and work on this one, I guess. Alright, energy source in hand, because, you know, we just built that, we don't have the energy for it, but whatever. We'll have the energy for it eventually, so I'll just leave it there and be, you know, happy to have it built. Let's get this... No, let's not get that. Let's get this going. Then I'll get that going. Then I'll build a replicator. Actually, I want to get those basically done as well, so... Let's get those going. Hopefully I'll have enough to like, build in one turn as well.
There is a new report from our secret service. Terraforming is completed. There is a diplomatic message pending.
Alright, well technically they accepted basically the trade agreement that they offered me, and then like they offered me friendship, so... Okay. Basically, money goes to them, money goes to me. I'm happy about that. And now we have this going again, so... Establish house my science, because why not? Alright, well... This is probably concluded for this episode. I'll just have this guy colonize this, you know, for next time. And these guys are going to basically set up the outpost basically here if they get a chance to.
Your outpost investment is under construction.
Try and get an outpost there and, like, you know, have that basically, like, you know, ready to go. And yes. I could actually build, like, a bunch of things over here for, like, diplomacy as well. Why not? Just build 5 of these right here. Alright, well, you're going to get to see the receiving end of, like, intelligence, and it's not fun, but whatever. I'll deal with it. Slowly. Hopefully. Maybe. I knew I forgot someone. Well, let's get this guy to upgrade a little bit, and let's go from there. What do I want him to upgrade in? Let's get those going like there, I guess. Research labs. There. Alright, well. We'll save it here. And, you know, we sort of like got stopgap a little bit by the Cartare, but whatever. I'm still able to keep going, so... I know that with Impossible games, it's very much like stop and go for, like, you know, where you do well or not in it. Looks like the Mega Alliance got pretty big, apparently. The camera must be over here somewhere. Well, no one seems to know who the Karen are, so that's interesting, but whatever. Until next time. Take care.